Hey guys, so the reason this video is a bit later is because I'm just extremely tired. So I'm going to bed now.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be really short for several reasons, but I wanted to make one anyway, just because I want to obtain the goal of weekly posting, but also because the reason why this video is very short, I think it's something very important to talk about. I want to talk about self-care. Right, these days we believe that self-care is like taking a long bath or I don't know, just taking some me time, and it's definitely a part of it, but the important thing about those things is that you take a moment to get in line with yourself and feel how you're doing, and that's something that's not that easy. I believe everyone has his pitfalls. So for me, my pitfall is that I really have difficulties to not overdo it. Like, for example, I'm a busy person. I love being busy, but sometimes it takes me over the edge. I plan so many things and it gets overwhelming. And I found out that was my pitfall when I was 15, which is quite early actually, so I'm lucky in a way. I was doing so much, I had no moment of peace, of rest, of taking some time to breathe and relax, and so I was down for 2 weeks. I was really ill, and it was terrible, but it made me realize that I had to listen to my body more, I had to listen to myself more, and it really helped me in the future. It's not really easy to solve something like that. I mean, it's still my pitfall. I still have to take care that I don't overdo it, but at least these days I'm capable of stopping when I feel it coming, you know? And that's why this video is so short, because this summer has been extremely busy. So I'm working a lot this summer, which is a good thing, because I'm leaving for Nepal and I need to save up. I have to earn some money, and I'm doing some really fun projects, I'm meeting friends, but in all this there wasn't any time that I could just sit down or relax or do nothing, and it just became too much, you know. This week I felt that it was all becoming too overwhelming and I needed to put my foot on the brake. So I wanted to ask you, what are your pitfalls, and do you know what they are? And how do you handle them? How do you make sure they don't overwhelm you every time? And that's my point with self-care. Self-care is about learning what your pitfalls are and embracing them, and just taking enough time to feel how you're doing. And it's a challenge every day, and it's still really difficult sometimes. I'm also a high sensitive person, so sometimes it's really easy to get overwhelmed, but I've learned dealing with it, and I believe that is self-care. You can't change who you are, and self-care isn't about changing who you are, because you are who you are. I will always be a person who likes to be busy, and my agenda will always be full, and that's all right, as long as I know that I have to plan in time to take a moment. I have to plan in my days to rest, and I know that if I plan some really busy things, that I have to calculate in that I will be really tired afterwards, because there's so many things I take up as a high sensitive person, and I know if I go to a festival or some place with loud music, or like for this summer I'm going on a summer camp, I know afterwards I need a few days to come back to myself. And it's ironic because those things are relaxation, but still. Self-care is about finding out what your needs are, what your pitfalls are, and about embracing them, welcoming them, accepting them, and finding a way to make them part of your life. So that's just the video for today. I hope you don't mind, but this channel isn't only about traveling, it's mostly about traveling, but it's also about happiness and finding out who you are and what you want to do and everything, because those are things I struggle with daily. And just to be sure, I'm really fine right now. You don't have to worry. It's because I felt it coming, because I've tuned in so much already that I know when to stop. So today was a really lazy day. I slept in, I read a book, I took a bath. So and now I'm going to a pool party at my aunt's, which will be cozy because it's just with family. So that's it. Enjoy your Sunday evening, and I'm curious about how you get in line with yourself. And do take those moments of me time, like taking a bath and all those things. They are great, but use them to feel how you're doing, not just to relax. Take the time to go deeper than that, and it will really pay off. So bye guys.